Most Pokémon avoid humans. Grimer was born because of them. Deep in the shadows of industrial cities, where toxic waste seeps into the ground and the air tastes metallic, something started to move. At first, no one noticed it. And that was the biggest mistake. Because Grimer isn't just a Pokémon that lives in pollution. It is pollution given form. Now here's the uncomfortable part. Grimer didn't evolve in some distant jungle or volcanic cave. It emerged in places we built ourselves. Factories, sewers, dumping sites. Basically, the leftovers of modern life. And that alone already makes it one of the most unsettling Pokémon ever documented. Its body looks simple, just a mass of purple sludge. But don't let that fool you. Grimer is a living chemical reaction. Every movement mixes toxins, bacteria, and corrosive compounds that would instantly kill most organisms. And the craziest thing? It's not struggling to survive. It's thriving. The more polluted the environment, the stronger and more active it becomes. Which raises an uncomfortable question. If Grimer grows stronger thanks to pollution, what does that say about us? And here's where things get worse. Every step Grimer takes leaves behind a trail of contamination. Plants wither instantly. Water becomes undrinkable. The air itself turns toxic. Entire ecosystems collapse just because one of these things passed through. Not attacked, not hunted, just existed. At this point, scientists assumed Grimer was unstable, short-lived, a temporary anomaly. They were wrong. What no one expected was how resilient it actually is. Physical attacks barely slow it down. Cut it, crush it, burn it, Grimer simply reforms. Its body doesn't have organs in the traditional sense. No bones, no muscles, no vital point. And then came the discovery that changed everything. Grimer can divide. When exposed to enough toxins, it doesn't die. It multiplies. One Grimer becomes two become four. And suddenly, a localized pollution problem turns into an outbreak. This wasn't just a Pokémon anymore. This was an ecological chain reaction. Cities started noticing patterns. Pollution spikes, followed by Grimer sightings. Cleanup efforts delayed, and Grimer populations exploded. It was like nature pointing a finger and saying, "This one's on you." And honestly, that's terrifying. Because here's the real problem. Grimer doesn't see humans as enemies. It doesn't hunt, it doesn't chase. If you get hurt, it's usually accidental. Usually. Just being near it is enough. Toxic fumes, corrosive contact, invisible bacteria entering your lungs. By the time you realize something's wrong, it's already too late. Now imagine this. An abandoned industrial zone. Waste piling up for decades. No regulation, no cleanup. Perfect conditions. Larger, denser, far more toxic. Muck isn't just pollution walking, it's pollution concentrated. And unlike Grimer, muck actively reshapes its territory. Toxic lakes, dead zones, entire areas rendered uninhabitable for years. This is the low point. Because once muck appears, recovery becomes almost impossible. But here's the twist no one talks about. In controlled environments, Grimer has shown something unexpected. When removed from extreme toxins and slowly exposed to cleaner conditions, its activity drops. Its body stabilizes. In rare cases, it even stops spreading contamination altogether, which suggests something wild. Grimer isn't evil. It's a symptom. It exists because pollution exists. It spreads because neglect spreads. And when the environment heals, Grimer weakens. Slowly, reluctantly, but noticeably. So in a strange way, Grimer is nature's most brutal warning sign. A living indicator of how far things have gone. Not a villain to defeat, but a consequence to face. And if that doesn't make you look differently at this Pokémon, nothing will.